Gege, gege, gege. Oh, welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. I'm Oluwabankola and I film about faith growth, relationship, and lifestyle. So if you're new, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome to. Thank you for liking all our videos. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. God bless you. So today you were wondering, how am I so excited? Like, oh my god, I was super excited when I saw Sunmisola and Yinka Okeleye's proposal. Then down to the traditional wedding pictures, down to the wedding, back to back pictures, and Yemi King Studios was giving the pictures hot. Like the pictures were top. In this video, I will be telling us about Yinka and Sunmisola's wedding and what I learned from their love story. Like the wedding was top notch. The wedding was really top notch. So what are the things I learned from it? Let's quickly go into it. It's actually a short video. What do I learn from their wedding? From the traditional to from the proposal to the court wedding to the traditional wedding, the church wedding, the reception, and the worship event. Like it was top notch. The first thing I learned from the whole thing was modesty. I'm actually taking it from the bottom, so go with me. Was modesty. Like their dressings were modest. They showed the true model of you can be on fire for God and still be beautiful. You can be on fire for God and your dress still makes sense. You can be on fire for God and you still wear a wonderful design on your special occasion. Next thing is what the Holy Spirit taught me from the whole ceremony and their union is that if they did not love God, they can't love themselves. If they did not love God, we won't know them. If they did not love God, their wedding won't be that elaborate. You might be wondering, is that possible? Yes, it is possible. Sunmisola Agbebi was fully in love with God before she found Yinka. And Yinka too was in love with God. What's this trying to tell us? This is trying to tell us that the love with the Father comes first before any other thing. You must be in love with the Father. It was so I don't even know the English to use, but it all shows us that they were deeply soaked in love with God before themselves came into play. They were not just worship ministers from their fleshy nature. No, they loved God. So they've been worshiping God from the place of loving Him, from His presence. Another thing I learned was that serve God. As a lover of God, you need to serve Him. But the thing is, many of us are shouting, God, when I want to marry this kind of person, I want my wedding to be like this and so on like that. Can you serve God? Can you love upon God first? Because the one who loves upon God must be ready to be used by Him, must be a vessel unto honor and not unto dishonor. And this boils down to everything that you do without leaving anything behind. I learned that from them, that they live a life of service. They live a life of service to God. So coming together as one wasn't difficult because God was involved. If God is not involved in your life, if you don't serve God, if you don't love upon God, then it won't be sweet. It won't make sense. So just imagine, Sunmisola Agbebi was fully loved in God, and she was in total submission and in service to the Lord Almighty. Same for Yinka. Just now see how it is. Sunmisola plus Yinka plus the Holy Spirit makes a sweet marriage, a sweet kingdom marriage. Are you yearning for a kingdom marriage? Are you trusting God for a wonderful marriage? Serve God, love upon God, and be ready for Him. Submit everything to Him, and don't let the pressure of the social media push you. One other thing I learned from them, after the fact that modesty, they had the love with God, they have a love for God, or they loved upon God before the whole marriage came into play, and they served God, is that they had a relationship with God. Just look at that the worship event at their wedding. They were singing from His presence. You will know that this set of people are in relationship with God. So what am I trying to tell us in this video? Using Sunmisola and Yinka as an example. No matter what you are looking for in life, is it good marriage or kingdom marriage? Is it fame? Is it money? Is it influence? All comes from when you love upon God, when you relate with Him, and when you serve Him. And any other thing can come after. Any other thing can be added. No, it's really, I was really happy when I saw the whole thing that happened in the wedding. Like the fact that they were even worshiping God. That means their life is a living worship. So as a child of God, your life needs to be a living worship. Is your life a living worship? So think on these things, and let's build together in God. Love upon God, serve God, be ready for Him, and submit to Him, and also be modest. Modesty is key. It does not mean that you are SU. It does not determine the type of church you are attending. Be modest. Be modest. The way you appear is the way you'll be addressed. So be modest and love upon God. If you've not started a relationship with God, or you don't know what it takes to love upon God, I would tag a link to this video that talks about sweet lover relationship, and start a relationship with God. And God would actually bless you, because anyone that relates with Him is filled with all-round fruitfulness, and ease comes each of them's way. Are you telling God that, God, I want something like Sunmisola and Yinka's wedding? Love upon God, relate with Him, and trust Him in the process. It might not look easy now, but the Lord is with you. God bless you. I hope this video blesses you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also drop a comment below. What are the things you learned from Sunmisola and Yinka's wedding? God bless you. Till next time. Bye.